It was the heist that shocked the world. A reality TV queen, bound and held at gunpoint in the heart of Paris by a gang of aging criminals who didn't even know who she was. In October 2016, Kim Kardashian, then 35, and one of the most followed women on the planet, was resting in her luxury Paris apartment after a whirlwind of Fashion Week events, when everything changed. At around 3 a.m., 5 men disguised as police officers stormed the building. They tied up the concierge, forced him to lead them upstairs, and burst into Kim's suite with guns drawn. Kim was alone. Her sister and bodyguard were out. She reached for her phone, tried dialing 911, not realizing the number didn't work in France. Moments later, the men broke in yelling, "The ring! The ring!"
They kept on saying, "The ring, the ring."
They bound her using the brutal French method called saucissonnage, tying her up like a salami with zip ties and duct tape, and left her in the bathtub while they fled with over $10 million in jewels. Back home, one of the robbers, 62-year-old Yunus Abbas, woke up to his wife staring at the TV. Her first words, "This has you written all over it," and she was right. Abbas and his crew weren't high-tech hackers or sleek Ocean's 11 types. These were old-school burglars, most born in the 1950s. Some were in their 60s and 70s. One even had dementia. French media nicknamed them the Grandpa Robbers, and this grand finale, it was meant to be their retirement job, but their perfect crime quickly unraveled. Abbas dropped jewels during the escape. A man wore a diamond necklace to work before realizing it belonged to Kim Kardashian. Police were already watching. Surveillance footage, DNA traces, and a trail to Belgium's Diamond Hub led to arrests just 3 months later. Abbas, Omar the Old, and others were soon caught. Crime reporter Patricia Touran's show captured it best. They weren't criminal masterminds, just broke, aging men chasing one last score against a global superstar they didn't even recognize.
I did not sleep last night.
I totally freaked out.
For Kim, the trauma was real. She feared for her life. She went quiet on social media, became more private, and even said the robbery made her less materialistic. Now, nearly 9 years later, Kim is preparing to face her attackers again in a French courtroom. Cameras won't be allowed inside, but her arrival, it'll spark a media frenzy all over again. Abbas wrote in his memoir, "The problem with the past is that it sticks with you as long as you live. And for the Grandpa Robbers, that past is finally catching up." If this story blew your mind, hit that like button, share this with a friend, turn on the bell so you don't miss what really happened when Kim Kardashian took the stand.